The African sun rose slowly, casting its first light over the vast expanse of the savannah. The horizon glowed with a soft golden hue, signaling the start of a new day. As the sun climbed higher, its rays began to warm the earth, awakening the landscape from its slumber. It painted the sky in hues of orange and gold, a breathtaking canvas that stretched as far as the eye could see. The colors blended seamlessly, creating a masterpiece that only nature could craft. This daily spectacle was a reminder of the beauty and wonder of the natural world. A gentle breeze rustled the leaves, adding a soft whispering sound to the morning symphony. The air was fresh and crisp, carrying the scent of dew-kissed grass and blooming flowers. It was a moment of tranquility, a brief pause before the hustle and bustle of the day began. The savannah was waking up, its inhabitants stirring from their rest. Birds began to flutter from their nests, stretching their wings and preparing for the day's journey. Insects buzzed softly, their tiny wings catching the light as they danced through the air. Leo, a young deer with bright, curious eyes, grazed peacefully. His coat glistened with morning dew and his ears twitched at the slightest sound. He moved gracefully through the tall grass, nibbling on tender shoots and savoring the fresh green taste. He was unaware of the danger lurking nearby. Predators, ever watchful, prowled the edges of the savannah, their eyes fixed on the unsuspecting prey. But for now, Leo was safe, lost in the simple joy of the morning. The tall grass swayed around him, creating a soothing rustle that blended with the other sounds of the savannah. It was a natural barrier, offering both protection and a sense of seclusion. Leo felt at home here, surrounded by the familiar sights and sounds. It created a world of warmth and security, a sanctuary where he could thrive. The savannah was more than just a habitat, it was a community, a place where every creature had a role to play. From the smallest insect to the largest mammal, all were interconnected in the delicate balance of life. Birds chirped cheerfully in the distance, their songs a joyful greeting to the new day. Each note was a celebration of life, a testament to the resilience and beauty of the natural world. Their melodies intertwined, creating a harmonious chorus that echoed across the savannah. Their songs filled the air with a melody of life, a soundtrack to the unfolding day. It was a reminder that, despite the challenges and dangers, life continued to flourish in this wild and untamed land. The savannah was alive with energy, a vibrant tapestry of sound and color. Leo took a deep breath, enjoying the scents and sounds of his home. The air was filled with the fragrance of wildflowers and the earthy aroma of the soil. It was a sensory feast, a reminder of the richness and diversity of the savannah. The savannah was alive with the promise of a new day. Each dawn brought new opportunities and challenges, a chance for growth and survival. As the sun continued its ascent, the landscape shimmered with life, a testament to the enduring spirit of the wild. Hidden in the tall grass, a pride of lions lay in wait. Their golden fur blended seamlessly with the dry landscape. Their sharp eyes, however, never left their target. Leo. The lions were hungry. The morning hunt had been unsuccessful. The lions tensed their muscles. They were ready to pounce. A low growl rumbled from the throat of the lead lioness. She was a seasoned hunter, experienced and ruthless. The other lions watched her, waiting for the signal to attack. The air crackled with anticipation. Suddenly a twig snapped under Leo's hooves. The sound was sharp and unexpected, breaking the serene silence of the forest. Leo, a young and agile deer, had been grazing peacefully, unaware of the lurking danger. The forest, usually a sanctuary, now felt like a trap. Every rustle of leaves, every distant call of a bird seemed amplified, adding to his growing sense of unease. The sound, though small, echoed like thunder in the stillness of the morning. It was as if the entire forest held its breath, waiting for what would come next. The early morning light cast long shadows, creating an eerie atmosphere. Leo's ears twitched, picking up the faintest of sounds, his instincts screaming at him to be alert. The lead lioness sprang into action. She had been watching Leo for a while, her eyes locked onto him with a predatory focus, her muscles coiled like springs, ready to unleash her full power. In a split second, she leapt from her hiding spot, her eyes gleaming with determination. Her powerful legs propelled her forward with incredible speed. Each stride covered significant ground, her body a blur of motion. The lioness was a master of the hunt, her every movement calculated and efficient. She was built for this, a perfect predator in her element. Leo saw a flash of teeth and golden fur, His heart pounded in his chest, the reality of the situation hitting him like a tidal wave. The lioness was close, too close. He could see the hunger in her eyes, the raw power in her stride. Panic surged through him, but he knew he couldn't afford to freeze. He knew he had to run. There was no other option. His survival instincts kicked in and he bolted. His legs moved on their own, driven by sheer terror. The forest blurred around him as he sprinted, every muscle in his body working in overdrive. Adrenaline surged through Leo's body. It was a primal response, his body's way of giving him a fighting chance. His senses sharpened, his vision tunneled, focusing solely on the path ahead. He could feel the lioness gaining on him, her presence a constant threat. He bolted across the savannah. The open field offered no cover, but it was his only hope. The vast expanse stretched out before him, a daunting challenge. Each step was a battle, his hooves pounding the ground with desperate urgency. The ground trembled as the entire pride joined the chase. The lioness was not alone. Her family had joined the hunt. The combined force of the pride was overwhelming, their synchronized movements a testament to their teamwork. The earth seemed to shake under their collective weight, a terrifying reminder of their power. Their roars shook the air, striking terror into Leo's heart. The sound was deafening, a chorus of death that echoed across the savannah. It was a psychological weapon designed to paralyze their prey with fear. But Leo couldn't afford to be paralyzed. He had to keep moving, had to survive. He had never run so fast in his life. Every ounce of his energy was poured into his escape. His muscles burned, his lungs screamed for air, but he couldn't stop. The fear of death was a powerful motivator, pushing him beyond his limits. His only thought was survival. Nothing else mattered. The world had narrowed down to this single moment, this desperate race for life. Leo's mind was a whirlwind of fear and determination, his body a vessel of pure instinct. He had to survive. He had to keep running. Leo's lungs burned, his legs ached, but he dared not slow down. He could hear the lions closing in behind him. Their panting breaths were getting closer. The tall grass whipped at his flanks, urging him onward. He had to find a way to escape. He scanned the horizon desperately, searching for any sign of cover or help. His heart pounded in his chest. The sound of his own heartbeat was almost deafening. He pushed himself harder, his vision blurring at the edges. He was losing hope. Just when the lions were about to close in, the ground began to tremble. At first, Leo thought it was his own fear playing tricks on him, but the tremors grew stronger. The very air vibrated with a low, rumbling sound. Then, through the dust and haze, a sight emerged that filled Leo with both awe and terror. A herd of elephants. They were a moving wall of muscle and tusk. Their massive bodies dwarfed even the largest of the pursuing lions. The lead elephant, a matriarch with wisdom in her ancient eyes, saw the chase. She trumpeted loudly, a sound that echoed across the savannah like a clap of thunder. The lions, despite their ferocity, instinctively knew better than to challenge the might of the elephants. They skidded to a halt, growling their frustration. The elephants formed a protective circle around Leo. Their sheer size and power were enough to deter the lions. The chase was over. Leo stood trembling, caught between the elephant's massive legs. He was safe for now. The matriarch gently nudged him forward with her trunk, guiding him towards the safety of the river. The rest of the herd followed, their footsteps shaking the earth. Leo stumbled toward the water's edge. He drank deeply, quenching his thirst and the fear that still clung to him. He looked back at the elephants, his eyes filled with gratitude. They had saved his life. The matriarch watched over Leo with a knowing calmness. She had seen countless hunts, countless chases. The balance of predator and prey was a delicate one. Today, she had tipped the scales in favor of life. Leo, his heart still pounding, dipped his head in a gesture of thanks. He would never forget this moment, this unexpected act of kindness from the giants of the savannah. As the sun climbed higher in the sky, casting its golden rays over the vast expanse of the savannah, the landscape began to come alive with the sounds and sights of nature awakening, the gentle rustling of leaves, the distant calls of birds, and the rhythmic footsteps of animals moving through the grass created a symphony of life that was both mesmerizing and humbling. The elephants continued on their way, their massive forms moving gracefully across the plains. Each step they took seemed to resonate with the heartbeat of the earth itself. These majestic creatures, with their deep familial bonds and intricate social structures, were a testament to the strength and resilience of nature. Leaving Leo by the river, he watched them go, his eyes wide with wonder. The sight of the elephants, so close and yet so untouchable, filled him with a sense of awe and respect. He felt a deep connection to the world around him, a feeling that was both exhilarating and grounding. His heart filled with awe and respect, Leo realized that he was just a small part of a much larger tapestry. The encounter had taught him a valuable lesson about the interconnectedness of all creatures. Every animal, every plant, every drop of water played a crucial role in maintaining the delicate balance of the ecosystem. The savanna, with its diverse array of life, was a place of both beauty and brutality. It was a land where the strong thrived and the weak perished, where every day was a struggle for survival. Yet, amidst the harsh realities, there was also a profound sense of harmony and cooperation. The savanna, he realized, was a place of both beauty and brutality. It was a delicate ecosystem where predator and prey, hunter and hunted were all part of a grand, intricate design. Each interaction, each moment of life and death was a thread in the vast tapestry of nature. It was a delicate ecosystem where predator and prey, hunter and hunted played their roles in a never-ending cycle. The lions, with their stealth and power, stalked their prey with a precision that was both terrifying and awe-inspiring. The antelopes, ever vigilant, moved with a grace and speed that spoke of their constant awareness of danger, were all part of a grand, intricate design. The interactions between the various species, from the smallest insects to the largest mammals, were a testament to the complexity and beauty of nature. Each creature, no matter how small, had a role to play in the grand scheme of things. And sometimes, in the face of danger, the true strength of the savanna's inhabitants was revealed. The animals, sensing the presence of a predator, would band together in a display of unity and cooperation. It was a reminder that even in the wild, there was strength in numbers, and that survival often depended on the ability to work together. Even the most unlikely alliances could form, as different species found ways to coexist and support one another. These moments of cooperation, though rare, were a testament to the adaptability and resilience of nature. They showed that even in the harshest of environments, there was always room for compassion and understanding, reminding him that the circle of life was full of surprises. The savanna, with its endless cycles of birth, life, and death, was a place of constant change and renewal. It was a living, breathing testament to the power and beauty of nature, a place where every moment was a reminder of the delicate balance that sustained all life.